Okay, people, it's official. I'm ready to declare Donald Trump the worst president in U.S. history. That's right, the worst president. And I don't mean worse than Bush either. I mean worse than James fucking Buchanan. Now, that's a very bold claim, but it's backed up by a stack of facts, most of them recent. Okay, for starters, he just has been poking the bear, trying to divide America. He openly tries to do that. I mean, he's stomped on our civil liberties. I mean, red flag laws did not occur under Obama. I'm sorry. They occurred under Trump. And this shit is just not cool. I mean, it's like he wants to repeal the Affordable Care Act, which is going to leave about 20 million Americans without health insurance. And, oh yeah, this whole coronavirus thing. Coronavirus has killed more Americans than World War I. And it has killed more Americans than the entirety of the Korean War, the Vietnam War, the Mexican-American War, and the American Revolution, not to mention the global war on terror. All of that combined. And, but as far as his mishandling of the coronavirus goes, it gets even worse. He wanted to halt the supplies, the medical supplies going into states and cities run by Democrats. This, he politicizes everything, and he's willing to kill people, kill people and let them die just so he can get reelected. That's fucking murder, if you ask me. Nothing short of it. And oh yeah, he has managed to do one thing exceptionally well, and that is create a cult of personality for himself. He has this cult, and it's like he has people, as one FBI forensic psychologist put it, he's studied cults for decades, and he has met people that were willing to die for their race, their country, or whatever, or their religion, or anything like that. But now he has people willing to die for someone else's job. I mean, people are saying they're willing to die just so the economy can reopen. I mean, this is a level beyond Hitler or Jim Jones or anything. It really is. And oh yeah, some of Donald Trump's arrogant, stupid comments. He's like, I don't remember what he said, mocking a disabled guy. What message does that send children, that it's okay to mock disabled people? What the fuck? Oh yeah, and there's the ever popular, oh, we shouldn't help the Kurds, they weren't at Normandy. The Turks weren't even in Normandy. They weren't in Normandy either. Oh yeah, to top it all off, they didn't fight in World War II, but to top it all off, they did fight against the Allied powers on the side of the Central Powers in World War I, as under the guise of the Ottomans, Ottoman Empire, but that's neither here nor there. He left the Kurds to rot under Turkey's oppression. And I don't care if Turkey's a native country. I mean, Turkey, if I remember correctly, actually shelled some of our troops. Any commander-in-chief with a spine would take Istanbul and rename it Constantinople. And that brings me to our next exhibit. Donald Trump has done nothing in the face of Putin putting bounties on our troops. I mean, he might as well just say, Putin is my dada. That's Trump for you. Putin is his dada. And anyway, now that he's letting Putin walk all over him, I mean, I swear to you that if Hillary Clinton were president and she were running this country the way, even Obama, Hillary Clinton, if any of them, particularly in the case of the latter, if they had run this country the way Donald Trump has, they would definitely be impeached, and they would probably be thrown in prison. Hell, it wouldn't surprise me if their bodies were actually dragged through the street, and I'm not exaggerating. There's no way in hell they could get away with this, and would probably invoke a very violent reaction from a lot of people. But nope, Trump does all this shit, and he gets away with it. The ignorance and stupidity of this man is nothing short of astonishing. He said, oh, that's probably why World War II stopped, the Spanish flu. The soldiers got sick, they couldn't fight anymore. Bull fucking shit. The Spanish flu was 1918 to 1920. About roughly 20 years before World War II. I mean, come on. And to top it off, you said, oh, Andrew Jackson would have prevented the Civil War. Andrew Jackson had been dead for 15 years by the time the Civil War started. You, Donald Trump, are a complete and epic fail. You have failed this country. You have failed every business you have ever attempted. And you are disgusting. You are cruel. You are evil. You're a coward. And you're a fucking ignoramus. America has no time for you. America or Trump. You know, do not think that I'm some sort of Democrat. I voted for Ted Cruz in the primaries, okay? And I think he would have made a great president in 2016. And, you know, I admit, I almost voted for Trump, but I didn't. And if I had, I would be kicking myself in the ass for right now. But if you did vote for Trump, understand this. It is not too late to change. You can right what you did wrong. I admit I was willing to give Trump a chance. And so far he's squandered it. He has secured his place in as the worst president ever. But it's not too late. I mean, you don't have to be pro-Biden. I'm not. But just vote for this man. I don't agree with Joe Biden at all. But some people will say, oh, he's another Jimmy Carter or whatever. I'll take pretty much anybody over him, and that includes George Bush Jr., of course. I don't care who it is. Nixon, Jimmy Carter, fucking George Bush, any president who, in this century, who we frequently bash. I'll take any of those guys over him. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Be good, y'all.